Well, hello, free people of the Rocky Mountain region. This is Brandon from Free State, Colorado, and I hope you're doing well. It's a beautiful time of year, the summertime in the Rockies. The grass is green, the trees are blooming. It's a great time to get out there, go hiking, camping, barbecue with your family and friends. But unfortunately for Colorado's Christian summer camps, they have become the latest target of these extremists who are trying to undermine Western values and totally subvert our traditional culture here in Colorado. This is from the Federalist. You got to check this article out. Of course, links at Free State Colorado as always. But this is a story that more people need to be aware of because it's really about this idea of who determines the values of our society, right? Is it the government? Is it these politicians trying to force this extreme ideology on everybody in our state? Or are there cultural norms and traditions and religions that, existed longer than the state has existed, right? And that are a foundational part of our culture, our values, and our civilization. So when those two things come in conflict, it's something we really need to pay attention to. The headline here is Colorado Christian Camp risks losing license for not letting trans identifying boys bunk with girls. Wow. Well, you can see that how that could be a problem. Of course, we have this extreme ideology coming out of our state government. These activists have really taken control and are pushing this whole trans agenda to new levels, and people really need to be aware of this. This article is from May 22nd, 2025. Let's check it out. Christian Camp Idrahi in Colorado refuses to comply with progressive gender ideology policies and faces potential shutdown. Wow. A Christian camp that has been running for more than 70 years may lose its license for not complying with Colorado's new LGBT mandates for sex specific facilities. Of course, folks, this is one of the reasons why government licenses are such a bad thing. They're so nefarious because if the government has licensing control, they can shut you down and they can restrict that license. They can force you to go along with their extreme ideology. Got to reject licenses really on every level here when we're talking about business licenses, occupational licenses, and the like. Adrahaji, a cherished Christian camp in Colorado, faces potential shutdown after its refusal to comply with the state's gender ideology policies. Nestled in the scenic mountains of Bailey, a town 30 miles southwest of Denver with less than 10,000 residents, Idrahaji has been serving children ages 6 to 17 since its founding in 1948 through various programs such as summer camps, off-site backpacking, and camping trips. The camp's name comes from the hymn I'd Rather Have Jesus and reflects its commitment to Christianity. There's a picture right there. Idrahaji's mission to win souls for Jesus Christ shapes all its programs and operations, including its stance on sex and gender. The camp states in its doctrinal statement that, quote, God has immutably created each person as either male or female in his image, emphasizing that the differentiation of the sexes, male and female, is part of the divine image in the human race. By defining gender in terms of biological sex at birth, Idrahaji maintains that any area of camp that is segregated by gender will be segregated by biological sex. Makes sense, right, folks? This is the tradition. This is the cultural norm that has been around for thousands of years. Like, this is nothing new here. Although Idrahaji is a private Christian organization, it has welcomed children of all faiths to its camps for 77 years, according to Idrahaji's executive director, Mike DeBoer. Each year, the camp serves 2,500 to 3,000 children from across Colorado. In 2024, Idrahaji received a score of 97% out of 100% and a 4-star rating from Charity Navigator, a respected organization that evaluates the effectiveness of nonprofits. But of course, the state government wants to force its ideology on everybody here. So this year, the Colorado Department of Early Childhood CDEC established a new regulation mandating resident camps provide access to restrooms, showers, dressing areas, and sleeping facilities that correspond with campers' gender identities rather than their biological sex. This means while using female facilities, a girl may face a biological boy identifying as a transgender female. Now, folks, I mean, come on, this is out of control. These are summer camps. These are kids. And you're going to say that these little boys, little girls. I mean, I can't even believe I'm saying this. Have to share these sleeping facilities, bathrooms, showers with somebody of a different sex. I mean, horrible stuff, folks. You got to read this. You got to know about it. I mean, this is something that people need to be outraged about, need to be standing up about, and really pushing back on. This Christian summer camp, as well as any facility out there that deals with children, really needs to be taking a stand. We can't have these kind of things happening to children. I mean, we're setting up so many bad situations here, right? You can also check out the Alliance Defending Freedom. Now, they're a great organization. They do a lot of legal work, and they're actually, I believe, from what I understand, involved in this lawsuit. So this Christian summer camp is suing the state of Colorado because they don't want to go along with this crazy agenda here. So let's check this out. Let's check out their website. ADF attorneys represent Camp Idrahi in lawsuit against state's amended policy that requires campers to share private facilities with members of the opposite sex. So this is from May 13th. Alliance Defending Freedom attorneys filed a lawsuit Monday with the U.S. District Court for the District of Colorado on behalf of a Christian summer camp seeking to uphold its religious and common sense beliefs about biological sex. The camp is challenging a recent Colorado Department of Early Childhood policy update that forces licensed resident camps to allow campers to use private facilities of the opposite sex. There you go. The government has no place telling religious summer camps that it's lights out for upholding their religious beliefs about human sexuality, said ADF legal counsel Andrea Dill. Camp Idrahi exists to present the truth of the gospel to children who are building character and lifelong memories. But the Colorado government is putting its dangerous agenda that is losing popularity across the globe ahead of its kids. We are urging the court to allow Idrahi to operate as it has for over 75 years as a Christian summer camp that accepts all campers without fear of being punished for its belief. That's crazy, folks. It's crazy. ADF attorneys note in their complaint in Camp Idrahi Association vs. Roy that the camp met all of Colorado's resident camp licensing requirements until the recent amendment. The department annually inspects camps, and any reported violation of regulation risks a loss of license and shutting the camp down. The department allows individualized exemptions, but the department refused to grant the camp an exemption from the amendment that violates its religious beliefs. Insane. I mean, what other word is there for it, people? I mean, this is the kind of stuff that people need to be outraged about, need to be speaking about. This is the kind of stuff you got to talk to your neighbors about, your coworkers. The fact that they're having little children share bathrooms and showers with people of the opposite sex in camps in the mountains, and even places that are explicitly Christian or have a religious kind of reason for existence. I mean, it is a total attack on freedom. It's extreme. It's not right. It's not right at all. I'll keep you updated about this, folks. You got to read these articles, get this information out there to your community. But I really just want to make sure you saw this, of course, and look forward to talking to you again soon. So best wishes and take care.